Welcome back to Couch Talk Podcast. We've taken so many takes. Jackson officially hates me.
You don't know how many takes that took.
I'm your co-host, Sam Weiss. This is
Jackson Harmon.
And we're up for episode 17 of Couch Talk. Make sure to subscribe, like, turn on the post notif bell. I think Jackson wants to abuse me, and we're gonna go.
Look at the stone cold sadness in his face.
We're gonna go with it.
He has no feeling in his face. He's just like, "Hey guys, welcome back to another." Bro.
That's why I'm so cool. No one can imitate me without the throat hurting.
Why is my throat so dry?
I can help with it.
So we've taken many takes of this intro, and as Sam said right before we started this, in order to get promoted, we have to be more professional.
To be fully honest, I know it's annoying, but it really makes sense. We can't come down here lumbering and laughing and expect to grow our podcast on the news.
Yeah.
That's why I had it muted.
On the news.
We were still laughing and we had it muted and we stood there and stopped and then I muted the podcast. So without any further ado, let's get into the episode.
Would you like to start us off? Yeah, we're writing a letter to WGN News. You get the idea. You saw the last podcast.
Next episode, we're going to write it out on a Google Meet, and then we're going to do the second half of the podcast.
An actual podcast.
An actual normal thing, but it'll be like one big hour.
The sort of quote-unquote topic of this podcast, let's talk about that with Sam and Jackson, is up in the God heavens. But the quote-unquote topic of this podcast will be brainstorming a little bit about the letter. We're going to only do like a 15-minute podcast and then get out of this house. This is basically our studio now, but after this podcast, we want to get out of this house because this took probably 20-ish takes to get it right.
Yeah, it was really annoying. If we can get to like 30 minutes, I will be amazed.
Amazed.
If we're going to do it short, let's make it amazing.
Short and great.
I'm 7 years old.
You have offended me. You have offended me on the greatest level.
Alright, here we go.
So on the news, are we just going to say the podcast is like 12 and up?
Well, it's not for little kids.
Let's put that out there. Also, why would little kids be watching any podcast, frankly?
I mean, couldn't they watch like a Coco podcast? Dun 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 dun.
Coco Melon podcast.
I take out the melon.
Coco.
I take out the melon and the second O.
Coke.
All right, here we go.
This podcast is so stupid. I don't know how we're gonna get any more subscribers. I don't understand.
We're actually cheating the entire system. We're not doing it ourselves.
Yeah, why are these questions sewn together? What?
Are you surprised?
I mean, honestly, I would be less surprised if they were stuck together by some substance that we don't know.
Number 6, man urinated for fellow passenger for not letting him smoke.
What?
I'm some intellect beyond your understanding.
That was a joke that only people from the 4th dimension will get.
Yeah. But you meant plenty of those.
What?
The 4th dimension jokes.
Yeah.
Like when he threw the chess piece at me, it must have been some funny joke that I did not understand.
You see, I make so many, to Sam, I guess, I make so many stupid jokes. They're funny in my head, but they are not funny to anyone else.
Yeah.
Sam's like, and that's why we're gonna actually move to Ohio. That's why my mom, my dad, my beloved dog Barney, and I, we are gonna move to Ohio. I forgot to tell you this, but we have to, I think we need a little bit of distance. Your jokes, that's the main reason. Like, your jokes are the worst thing I have ever heard, and I just feel like we might need some space for a while.
But seriously,
on a serious note, we are moving to Ohio.
yeah, I'm actually, sadly enough, I'll do a house tour for you guys. He's making a joke on the play, but I actually am moving to Ohio. It's sudden news, but it is kind of sad. I have to leave Belle and leave all my friends, leave everybody.
But it's because you're so poor.
But no, I mean, I'll adjust. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
I can adjust. So, I went so long. That was amazing. Give a round of applause.
As Jillian and Hudson are on whatever bar mitzvah garbage, I'm
Just offend the entire Jewish race. Says it wrong. It's a B'nai mitzvah. Get it right.
bar mitzvah, whatever they're doing up there.
B'nai mitzvah. Girl, bar boy, B'nai, brother and sister are like siblings.
B'nai mitzvah.
They're lucky because they
bat mitzvah and
if
bar
it's
mitzvah.
2 person, they're doing half. So Jillian's doing half, Hudson's doing half. I'm doing a whole,
Whole.
Isaac he did it with a group of 10 people.
He
did 10%
Isaac
of it.
is Jewish, right?
He read probably a few sentences. He's lucky. Can you convert so we can do a B'nai mitzvah?
B'nai mitzvah. Alright guys, I am Jewish now.
You can't convert actually. It's a thing. You can convert to a different religion.
And just be like, sup guys, I'm Jewish. I'm gonna have a
Bar mitzvah.
bidet, like the toilet bidet mitzvah, like
B'nai?
B'nai mitzvah. Yes.
Well, B'nai's 2 people. Bar
B'nai.
is a girl and bar is a boy. So I think I have a fungus on my right
Really?
pointer finger. I think I ripped it off.
Fungus.
Got it! Haha! Dun 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 dun.
Oh, guys, we Jackson, we have to do a real podcast. If in order to promote this podcast, we have to be more professional.
Oh, I think I got a fungus on my finger. B'nai mitzvah.
They're doing the thing.
Upstairs.
They're like, shoot! Give the podcast a shoot.
Shoot. No. Shoot.
Shoot!
Shoot.
Shoot!
Shoot.
Shoot! Oh, voice crack compilation again.
Shoot. I had the biggest voice crack this morning. It was real. I don't think anybody noticed it in my family, or they're like, okay, yeah, we get it. You're growing older. Nobody cares about you.
Continue the story.
What? Can't say it.
How are you feeling? You're like crying, laughing, trying to fight your eyes. Get it together, Wall Junior. Abuses.
What?
No, it's like, no.
I can't say it while I'm
No.
laughing, man.
No, it's like this. It's almost a moan, to be honest. Like, no. It's like this.
What? No. I'm dying.
Slow-mo begins. You have to be professional.
What? Why does this podcast exist?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking of canceling my solo podcast. Spoiler alert, I hate doing it! Celebration, whoa. It's just terrible. Like, I actually have had good
Sega's
episodes,
canceled
but-
every single podcast besides this one. This podcast might even get canceled and replaced by Let's Talk About That V2.
Never. The thing is, the one mistake...
So it's like, Let's Talk About That is dead in the grave. That was a huge mistake. That podcast will never, ever exist.
No, I did make one
And
mistake.
we're like, we revived Let's talk about that.
we did make one mistake in this podcast. A huge one, actually. And
Calling you couch talk?
I may go back for it. Yes, not because it's cringy, even though it is, but because what if we want to do the podcast not on the couch? We can't. That derives from the name. It's some OCD kind of crap, sure. But like, what if we?
Why is that our mistake?
Like, what if we, for instance, what if we go on a bike ride or something, and we like go to like some park, and then we maybe want to do a short podcast in like a field? We can't because it's called Couch Talk, and we should have named it. Then the name didn't derive where we have to be something specific.
Seems like
Is that just me?
What?
Is that just me?
What?
The
The OCD thing?
the name was the.
Clearly we've stayed true to the name and only done podcasts on couches, even though Clayton was not on a couch.
That's why his camera was off because he didn't want to have it on, but.
He was embarrassed that he wasn't on a couch, so that's why he had his camera on.
No. But the thing
No.
The thing is,
I
I know I said this, how the hell are we going to do a podcast after? Are we just going to, we're going to have
What do you mean after?
the pod.
We'll do it at your house.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to do it at my house.
I'll have to go over to your house.
And then we'll probably, guess guys, it's going to be inevitable. We're going to have online episodes. Not a ton.
And it's going to be inevitable.
Inevitable.
It's going to be inevitable that this podcast ends too.
Like when?
I don't know. God knows when this podcast is going to end, really. It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen very soon, but eventually we will carry on with our own lives, and this podcast will have to stop.
Yeah, he's
I'm not saying
right.
in like 5 years we're going to go to high school and we can't do podcasts, but we're not
What time are you thinking?
4th graders. We're 6th graders, so in 2 years. Oh my God, in 2 years we're going to high school. Holy crap. What?
No, I was asking what time range you had in mind, but you said 2 years. And that's fine. That's a lot.
Well, not in high school. Maybe, actually. We'll just stop doing it. One time, there'll just be a sudden drop in episodes, and it'll just be, it might be unannounced, it might be completely announced that because of other issues, we might need to end the podcast. But, it's all just gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually, but we'll just, have to stick around. We'll have to stick around for the ride.
And especially along with 7th grade finals, we're gonna probably.
Oh my God! Yeah, the finals.
We're gonna definitely have a lot pre-recorded since we're.
If we have the time to pre-record them, because frankly, with how stressful in whatever, 7th grade is a big year, so we might lack 2 or 3 episodes. We might stop recording some just because we need to study and we just need the time to do it. We can't put this podcast in front of schoolwork.
Yes.
I don't want to sound like a jerk, I don't care about this podcast, but it will happen. We might have to either just stop doing it for 2 weeks.
And
we might not get podcasts out for 2 weeks.
We'll see on that end. People don't stop their lives when there's 7th grade finals. They still hang out with friends, do normal things, but they do. On the weekends and on weekdays, they build in every day studying for an hour. And I really don't. I know it seems that it's such a big year, so the finals, everything.
My God.
But I really don't think that it could. And I'm not saying if it does, we're gonna plow through. But I don't think it'll happen. I think we will be able to muster through
and get pre-recorded podcasts down, and actually get to podcasts out in those weeks that normally we might not have podcasts.
And we could also do a cool thing. I know it's kind of weird, but like a study with me podcast.
15
kind of
minutes.
thing.
Oh my God. What?
Study with me podcast.
That's a video. We could,
Alright guys, today we're going to review the French Revolution.
We could do an online quizzing thing. We could it would be a podcast, so we could have them out for viewers.
Those fourth graders watching be like,
But we could, it would kind of be like a study session podcast.
what do you, how would that work? Like, we wouldn't talk.
It would be online probably, or maybe not, because if you came over, it would be distractions if we were going to study. We could do an online one. We could study, put our cameras down, and then we could do an online quizzing thing, almost as a game show, and it would still be a podcast, so we wouldn't have to miss any weeks.
That could work, but I mean, who's gonna watch that?
I don't know, but it's good to get it out.
Dun-dun.
It's good to get them out, but also.
Wait, is the Rocky music's not copyrighted, right? Like you used it and you didn't get copyrighted.
Yeah, but that was an iMovie. Don't play it now.
Don't play now.
You can get copyrighted.
Do not play it now. What's the difference?
Well, iMovie's a licensed brand. If you're just playing it on like Safari, you know.
Off the retro Safari.
Who
uses I understand that like I use Safari on my phone, but like Safari, why? Safari is only for like computers and stuff. Well, not computers, but like the family desktop. We use basically Safari, you know?
Yeah.
Safari is kind of weird. It's like a Walmart Google.
Yeah.
I mean, Safari is a Walmart version of Google.
Bing just sitting in the corner crying.
Bing just sitting in the corner crying. Yeah.
I-
Bing just gets completely regarded. No, Bing is like the Samsung Google. Bing is like the Samsung of Googles.
Yeah, I know, right?
Or of search websites.
iPhone and Android partying. Nokia just dying.
No kids just dying.
I think they discontinued that.
Yeah, we made a joke that Isaac's got like a 1994 Nokia. Have you seen the memes? It's like the Nokias are indestructible.
That would be funny. It's not, but that would be
It's
cool.
not, but like that would be funny.
But that would be funny.
That would be funny.
Also, especially.
Why is there tape on this couch?
I mean, if we're
Is
gonna.
that? I don't want to know.
If we're gonna be moving on with our lives, you know, especially if we don't stop in 7th and 8th grade, the chances of doing it in high school are kind of low if you think about it.
Yeah.
But
And
who
besides,
knows?
we've been doing it for 2 freaking years.
Mm-hmm. Wait, April, May, June, July. Oh, hold up. Oh, I missed it. I think we had one of our 6-month anniversary. So to April, to May, to June, to July. Oh no, I think
Guys, we're 9 episodes away from our 1-year podcast.
our fourth
Or half-year podcast.
our 4-month anniversary is coming up soon. By the way.
Oh my god, 4 months. That's like a third of a year.
That's not terrible.
That's like a third of a year. Yeah.
Why? I do not know, but
I do not know.
we didn't want it. We needed it.
You know my name. We did not want it. It's not what we wanted. But it's what we needed. Okay.
It's a good disease book. The best one is this one when I'm like this. Shoot.
What?
Wait, hold up. No, it's this one.
Yeah, he gives us these cut the bullcrap faces. He's like, I'm taking a test, guys. Go away. He's like,
remember when unknown person was standing right behind me when I was doing something for school?
yeah,
in my
and he's
camera
just
frame?
like,
No, I didn't even do that. I did a full on. I stared her in the eyes like this. I was gonna like slap a table and be like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing,
Like,
dude?"
remember when they were doing that in like the middle of class with all the crap everywhere?
yeah, well,
the
you're
papers?
sitting right there. I'm like,
You couldn't wait.
what? Yeah, I get that face sometimes. The Katz's house is the possibly the worst place to ever take a test.
And because
Let's see, number 1. Literally,
don't go too far, because remember, just continue.
why your mom watches these?
They're being posted. It always leaves tracks no matter what, so just be careful with what you
Are you
say.
guys watching my search history?
I'm saying be careful with what you say because I'm gonna post it either way. no matter what you say, because we've spent too much time doing the intro, so
Yeah.
don't mess up.
Also, we're like 17 minutes.
And say anything bad. So just continue, but beware.
Number one. The dogs. The dogs bark at any freaking thing they see on the street. They see a squirrel.
Great impression.
They see a freaking blade of grass move.
They see the air vibing.
They see the air standing still. It's always when we're taking tests. Too.
I thought Barney was bad.
Yeah, exactly. Sam was taking a test today, and they're just like, it just comes out of nowhere. Like Sam's taking a test 1 minute, the next minute, and then like literally 10 seconds later, 5 seconds later.
Hairball.
Coming in at number 2. I don't know if I can say anything else on camera.
Just whisper what your idea is.
Number 2.
Nope. Again. Anything else? Nope. Again.
What do you mean nope? Like you didn't catch
Like
it?
I mean, nope. Anything else?
Oh yeah.
That I can improve. Oh, I got one.
It's pretty much that. That's all we can say on camera.
You know, I have something, but I can't really do the. Am I doing the voice really that good or no?
Number 2.
You know, I got one.
The what? The fridge is in the bath. What? Yeah. Yeah, but I mean like a test-taking environment. Why it's bad? Why? Coming in at number 2, everything makes noise.
Just do that one. Just say number 2 for the overall general like
Number 2,
hostility. Or
literally everything
hospitality.
makes noise. You're sitting next to nothing, and you hear.
I love it. The impressions of this today.
You are sitting next to, I don't know, a chair, and someone walks over and is like. Alright, here's one more impression. I'm taking a test, bro. I don't care that you're taking a test. I'm gonna keep making noise.
I think they're on a call.
Well, Jillian's clearly not on a call. She's sitting
Hi!
in a pink tooth. In a pink.
Oh, look,
pink-
it's Sammy! Whatever, I'll keep it if that ruins her life, getting into a school, whatever. I mean, it probably won't, but I'm gonna keep it. That's on camera, whatever.
Okay, cool.
Did they pick up it?
And I wasn't even
They probably
talking.
picked it up, right?
It picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. No,
You shouldn't blame the Jillian.
well, no, I understand it won't do anything, but she was standing there for a second silent. I know it.
What do you mean for a second, Simon?
No, she was just like, oh crap. Whatever, kind of sort of thing.
Oh crap! I better make some noise and disturb their podcast.
No, but I could tell the way she was standing there wasn't good.
What do you
That's
mean
not
it wasn't good? Like
she was like she was on the stairs like. Well, I don't care. She stood there.
I
She
don't
would have
care.
responded immediately. Sammy messed up, and I'm keeping that in, and I would have edited
what do
it
you mean
out, but I
Sammy messed
can't.
up? I like.
She said the F word, and we caught him.
Yeah.
So whatever, I'm keeping it on.
Whatever. Tell your parents.
And she came in with a pink tutu, like, come on.
Come on, bro. Don't be a stereotype.
Alright, let's get the impressions down. So number 1 is
Seth Rogen. That's not Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen.
do something better.
Crap, dude, you killed Craig Robinson? Now my only black friend is Anthony Mackie. They're like James Franco's career. dead like James Franco's career.
Alright, now
You know why you haven't been hearing from James Franco lately?
because he's a sexual predator?
Yeah. Also, there's another reason. That is James Franco.
James Franco.
That is James Franco.
Because he's a sex offender?
Yeah. Well, there's also another reason.
This says, yeah.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen probably did it with him, honestly. Conspiracy says, our hands.
Huh, I'm looking over here and Sam says Seth Rogen probably did it with him.
Seth Rogen's the kind of guy to sing the shit just to get a lifeboat.
I've not heard that phrase.
I know, I invented it. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
If you think about it, it makes no sense, but it sounds good. That's why you said that.
Oh. So I should have just rolled with it?
Yeah.
Pretend like I
To
understood
make
it.
me feel like a cool
To
kid.
make me feel like a cool kid, inventing analogies. I bet you there's some analogy out there that's trying to represent the same thing.
To be honest, I made up another one.
Did you even mean something behind that? Like,
Kind of like he would sing.
he would ruin something just to get something good out of it, right?
Yes.
Kind of like
And
that.
I made one too, like if the sandwich doesn't have if you eat the you have to have bread on the entire sandwich. Kind of like like if you eat some sort of sandwich. Yes. Like if you're eating a sandwich and like you have like no bread left and you're just eating it without bread sometimes.
I have never done that before.
No, like some sandwiches kind of like run out of bread almost when you're eating it.
Well, when I eat a burger, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, when you're eating a burger,
Like if I'm
the
eating a
bread runs out.
cheeseburger, like if I'm eating a cheeseburger, the bread will just like slowly scoot forward and forward until there's just a bottom piece and no top piece.
Exactly, because it's round and that's the physical.
Did you know in In-N-Out, at In-N-Out, they make a secret menu. They have a secret menu, and I forgot what it's called. It's like 2x2 or 4x4, whatever. You don't get buns. They give you burger patties as the buns. So it's like,
and this is why California isn't that great because In-N-Out is scuffed. To be fully
In-N-Out
honest,
has moved out to like Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, and
I guarantee I've seen a video about this and I agree. In-N-Out, I guarantee it's overhyped because it's California with the parties. It's by an ocean. I guarantee you.
Well,
In-N-Out isn't that much better than your Wendy's or McDonald's or Burger King.
Well, here's the thing. Coming in from someone who's actually had In-N-Out, hold on, whatever. It's coming in from someone who's actually had In-N-Out, I feel that it definitely is overhyped. It's definitely like, oh my god, it's like the best stuff I've ever had. Like, of course I've had a better burger than the In-N-Out burger. But, I mean, it feels like it's a little bit overhyped, but I think it's still worth it. I mean, I really liked it. I like the burgers. I'd eat there every day if I weren't gonna get fat from it.
I eat McDonald's a lot, and look at me, bro. I'm like 81 pounds flat.
I'm like 125.
Well, it's not like you're fat, you're just tall.
Yeah. I got more body.
You got more body, more meat.
More muscles.
But
Do you got your tickets from the gun show to the gun show?
that joke makes me want to freaking.
The beach is that way.
To be, honestly,
I mean, hold on. I just want to finish up with that. It feels like it's overhyped once you eat the burger, but it's still pretty good. I mean, I love the aspect of having a secret menu and stuff, but I feel like it might be just a tad bit overhyped than it actually is. It's not very much different from your average McDonald's, but it's definitely higher quality and it just freaking tastes better.
yeah, but at the same time, I agree.
It is a fast food place.
Yes, I'm going to go along that you probably have a better perspective since you've had it. But hear me out on this part. When the hell do you have fast food? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but since your mom's like a workout
Where
trainer
the hell do you have fast
and
food?
like a big enthusiast, you
we
told me
don't-
yourself you never get fast food. How do you have
Yeah,
perspective
we
on
have
different
never-
fast foods to compare In-N-Out to that?
Well, I've had Taco Bell's I'm sorry, but Taco Bell is garbage.
No, it's not that good. The only reason I said it was good is because it was my first time having it and I was biased.
Yeah, I would rather eat what comes out of my booty cheeks than cold Taco Bell.
No, Taco Bell's, it's not great. No, it's not that good. It's decent.
We're just dissing like all the fast food restaurants.
But it was cold because they lied to us. I had an alarm set when it was going to be here.
Oh my god, those bean burritos make me feel like I'm gonna die out my butt. Like I'm gonna fart my soul out.
They had like diarrhea, like filling the toilets
Diarrhea.
after Taco Bell.
I ate 5 bean burritos and my butt exploded. I was using the bathroom and listen to this. Ah!
No, recorded footage from the bathroom. Ah! Ah! And then you hear someone just falling in, like breathing.
Falling into the toilet.
No, breathing and then normal breathing.
I died because I had so much diarrhea from Taco. Everyone's like, oh, Taco Bell gives you so much diarrhea. One time I had like 5 bean burritos, and I took poops for like 3 times a day for the rest of the week.
People say if you don't poop once a day, that's not that great. It's healthy to poop once a day. Sometimes it's once a day. Sometimes it could, I think, rarely twice a day. But usually I poop like once every 2 or 3 days.
Exactly. I don't poop every day. I probably poop once. What?
The hell? Like, we're doing something, not concerning you. We're talking, and then you're like, "What you doing?" I'm like.
Also, how do you know how much I poop?
I got the cams for days.
She's probably like in the toilet when I poop.
Bro, let me pause and tell Jasmine like a 10-second thing.
Oh, welcome back to the podcast.
Anyway, I just told Jackson a funny story, but no one likes it. So, what were we just talking about?
How I don't poop once a day. I probably poop every 1 or 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days. Like, why do people say, oh, I poop once a day? Yeah, probably the healthy people that eat like 5 pounds of fruit every day.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing with me is because we're like skinny, and which means we have a fast metabolism. But that means that
science class
but
coming in.
But it goes so fast, it kind of gets clogged in a healthy way, and then it finally goes.
Interesting.
And the thing with constipation,
I'm gonna go out there and say it. I don't eat very much fruit, so I take Miralax every 2 or 3 days in my water. You know Miralax is, right?
For what?
Because I don't eat very much fruit.
So? Me neither. No, sorry, I'm not trying to be an ass.
Ow!
No, what is Miralax?
What the hell just happened?
The booty cheeks guy.
The booty cheeks.
No, so Miralax is like
Miralax is a laxative. It just helps you. It helps it flow better. Like it helps you poop.
Like so you get constipated and it hurts.
No, I don't get constipated.
So
I've gotten constipated. I don't get constipated. I'm just saying because of my lack of fruit, because of the lack of fruit in my diet, I take that laxative which helps me poop.
Sure, yeah. I don't eat a lot of fruit. I don't take any laxatives. But I rarely get constipated. I think the only time was like once, and that's when.
Can I laugh when you get constipated?
Yeah, but I took Metamucil. It's like the first level of tier. If you can't poop for like 3 or more days, you take like it's like this like thing you put in your water.
Well, I probably go 2 days without pooping.
Yeah, I would say if it's like 3 or 4 days without pooping, then I'm like constipated.
Then you're constipated.
And I'll get some Metamucil.
Why is this what we're talking about?
And
why is this our topic of conversation?
The trick is, I'm serious. Usually when you poop, you just sit here like this, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
When you're
like
constipated, if you do this, think about it. If you do this with the angles, it'll make it flow better. Because if you're like this, it's more or less like kind of rigid.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere. I think I saw somewhere like
flow.
Like like one of those.
Put like something under your feet and you go like this, kind of.
Yeah, those squatty potties. those derpy squatty potties. They like. So here's the this is more of a flat surface. Here's the toilet, and then they like you step on this potty. You step on this little stool, so then it helps. So then it makes you kind of lean forward, so that it flows better. Down.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
You're right.
that's what I do. That's what I like lean forward. I don't know why other people like stand straight up. They're like, oh, I'm pooping, but like, I mean, if you're like not like so derpy in the screen over there. I look like an Oompa Loompa.
You do. Let me get this all. So stay there. I don't know if it'll reflect, but I don't think it does. Sorry, do I do it like this? No.
Oompa Loompa.
I don't think this is doing anything. I said yeah. It doesn't work. My camera's so sharp.
I just like, don't say sharp. But like, I think I saw somewhere like a derpy YouTube channel. It was like, you're doing it wrong. You're pooping like this, but you should be pooping like this.
Who the hell poops like this? Like you're doing
For etiquette, I don't know.
I kind of poop like this.
Yeah, like leaning forward.
Not like
It's the
this.
same thing.
But
Like
like this.
if you're on your phone, you lean forward, right? You're not gonna stand on your phone and be like.
7-year-old grandma version begins.
Remember the Gus Johnson video? Have you seen the Gus Johnson video where
This
he's
is
like,
starts Gus Johnson.
where he like makes fun of middle-aged men with a cell phone? He's like, I use my pointer finger. Tap. Oh, wait. It'll get copy strike.
The video will be taken down.
Yeah.
You can show me after the podcast. Just show me.
Yeah, it'll be taken down. That's right.
And that'll be stolen footage.
Yeah, that'll be yeah.
That'll be piracy.
Is there a way to credit it? Like, is there a way to credit him?
I would have to. That's what movie people do. If someone makes a movie and they
use film from like another movie.
And a different person wants to make a sequel, they have to ask. No, I would have to ask Gus Johnson. You think he's responding to me with over 3 million subscribers or something?
But that's the thing. Yeah, I guess you're right. Like, if let's say, Stanley Kubrick made the first The Shining and The Shining original, and let's say, I don't know, who's another director?
Anybody?
That's not a stoner comedian. Like,
Okay.
just another known director.
Quentin Tarantino.
Sure, let's say that guy wants to make The Shining 2. He would have to ask Stanley Kubrick
And get rights.
to make a sequel. Right?
And he would probably have to give some percentage of the money to Kubrick.
Yeah. For making the first movie.
Because how do you make a sequel? You need a base. Quentin Tarantino has it somewhat easier because he has a base to start from.
Yeah,
the movie before, the predecessor.
Yeah.
He would give like 5 or 10% of the money.
Really, do authors get money from the book, from the movie, from the films based off their books?
Well, they would need a right again, so probably yes.
Well, yeah, because I have this poster and it's like based off the book by Stephen King.
It would probably be something like, if Kubrick makes the first movie, he credits King 10% of the money. If Quentin Tarantino makes a sequel, then he probably needs to credit like King 5% and then
or maybe
and
King,
then
10% and Kubrick
15. Kubrick 5 and
King 10.
Yeah, King 5.
Yeah.
5 and 5 and
That
then
makes sense.
10 and just bang.
Should we stop at some, or should we just like keep talking about proper etiquette for pooping?
Yeah, we'll just keep talking about pooping because
We'll just keep talking about pooping.
How do you pee? I'm a visual learner.
I pee like this.
Yeah, sometimes it's been weird lately. I've been peeing like not from directly into the bowl, but from the side of the bowl. It's weird. I don't know.
It's so weird.
I don't know. Just
He's like, let's say this is the toilet bowl. Sam's like, I don't pee like this. I pee like this. In fact, sometimes I stand on the top of the toilet and pee down
So there's many different ways. There's the Superman. This is for the morning.
What? No.
Like, you know, those.
You gotta remember, we are recording. I just saved you.
Now we can get dirt, not dirty, get dirt on you.
I should have just said, all right, we're ending bye, and then
Alright, we're heading by.
and then we're like, so what are you gonna say?
So what were you gonna say?
Oh, guys, let me show you. I can jump rope, not in the right form for CrossFit, but
Yeah,
I
well,
can
in all fairness, that was a speed rope, and really,
This-
in all fairness, the one that you were using yesterday, that's called a speed rope,
Yeah, that wasn't even a real
which
jump
is
rope.
wire, which means it's just made for you to go faster. But they have normal jump ropes that are, actual rope, and they're thicker. They're thicker than the speed ropes. Like, they're made of rope. The other ones, they're just made of wire.
All right, let me show these people.
Wire and rubber.
How many should I do in a row?
4
Okay.
or 3. Yeah.
Here. Let me try to.
Guys, believe it or not, I'm not trying to make fun of you, but
No.
believe it or not, Sam has never done jump rope until what was it, yesterday?
Yep. If I can do it
I
relatively.
mean, that's pretty good though. Like, if you've never done jump rope until yesterday, I give you props for learning that
It's not
fast.
really correct, but here, let me.
Believe it or not,
He's
it's
good as
so-
hell at it, so let's watch that.
Well, yeah, because I've been doing jump rope for multiple years now.
Well, yeah, for
Guys,
sure,
I am a professional jump roper. I actually played in the Summer Olympics of 2004. No, 2005. The 4 years before I was born. What? I guess I did the Olympics every 2 years, summer and winter. I can do like, with the speed rope, the ones that are made of wire, I can do double unders.
And you know what's so stuffed? We can call ourselves.
Pogo sticks are also pretty fun. I like pogo sticks.
Oh yeah, I'm garbage at those. You know, I'm. Tell me a moment.
My mom said, once she was trying to beat like a pogo stick record on her block, and her parents were like, "Oh, come home for dinner." Like, they're like, "Oh, come home for dinner later."
Sorry.
But like, she did not come home for dinner. So then, her parents were like, "Yo, dude, where's our child?" And they just found her pogo sticking at the end of the block.
I'm not that good at pogo sticking.
I think pogo sticks are fun, actually.
Yeah, no,
I think they're extremely cool and fun.
Let's see what I look like. Am I in a Oompa?
Oompa
No,
Loompa!
I'm funnier than you.
You gotta get right.
Check me out, check me out.
Check me out. Boom, bam, bop. Hold on, stay still. Holy crap. Hold on, I gotta get this one. Stay still. Oh, I can't. Alright.
Is it that funny? Let me see.
It's so blurry, but it's like... it's really blurry.
No,
It's kind of funny.
The best things are blurry. Like school fights are in like -5p.
-5p.
No, search up on your phone to less than 144p.
Less than 144p on like YouTube.
Sure.
Alright, sure. I click on Reddit, bro.
Cheeks, sorry.
Less than 144. That's 45. 4p.
Rob.
Sam, this is a family-friendly podcast.
It could stand for pineapples and poop.
But it's lower than 144p. Wait, that's gonna be copyrighted music, isn't it?
Fine, I'll pause it. Or just play it, whatever.
No, let's pause it. Or mute it.
Fine, mute it, but just a reaction. Dude, we're back. You can see our reactions of like kind
It
of
was
laughing.
really not that good. I mean, that's pretty bad, right?
Nah, it's 144 probably.
No, that's less than 144.
Nah.
Sam has had incredible experience with less than 144p. Sam's like, every YouTube video that I watch is in negative 4p.
1 FPS.
1 FPS. You can milk goats in Minecraft now.
Dude, go to the Clayton and Sam group chat. I sent a hilarious video.
Oh yeah. Damn. I messed up. We gotta go bald.
No, it was not. That was not it.
Was it this one?
Nope. Oh, you can scroll up. That's it. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I want to pause that and zoom in.
Calm down with the mic.
I can't zoom in. Just look closer.
And I'll be right back. 10 minutes later.
I feel ashamed. I took too many chest boosters. My phone is so hard. It's harder than yours. Oh God. I can't say any words anymore.
George McFly. What the hell?
I know, right?
The American flag is currently not touching the ground, and that's a disgrace. Let's make it touch the ground. Oh.
Oh. Sam pokes a hole in the roof. He's gonna break a light bulb.
You want to die a hero? Or you serious have to become a villain?
You know, a lot of people are gonna call us unpatriotic and like
I think I broke the
jerks.
flag.
No. A lot of people are gonna call us unpatriotic and like jerks, but here, let me say it. This flag is too faded and tattered. It's not good for. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. It's too good. It's too tattered, and it's faded. So it's not actually good for use.
Yeah.
So really, we should give this flag to one of the local Boy Scout troops, and they do a ceremony where they burn the American flag because it's not good for use anymore.
It's ripped.
Yeah, it's tattered. It's faded. This is not in any condition to actually serve as an American flag. So really, we should like donate this to a local Boy Scout troop, and
burn it.
They do special ceremonies where they.
Can we stay here, or do we have to go?
No.
Oh, she'll be fine.
Yo.
Dude, chill with the mic.
You have to go get your shot anyway.
Yeah, I'll leave.
5:15.
It's not. Yeah, that's not that far away anyway.
Yeah, but it's already 4:30, so you probably should be home.
I'll leave it like.
All right, we'll just talk to us later. We'll wrap it up.
We'll be done in like 10 minutes.
You're leaving here.
Yeah,
Go ask her. Go ask her.
We'll be gone. Oh my God.
I'm leaving in 2 minutes, so you gotta.
And we're resumed.
It's too tattered and faded that in reality, like it doesn't really matter just because this is unofficial.
No, I know.
But yeah, it should.
It's a little tattered and faded for sure.
Yeah, like it wouldn't be fit for like actual use.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool actually. At local Boy Scout troops, sometimes they will accept your flags and they will actually burn them like ceremonially.
Well, if you ever need a flag for that,
Yeah.
you let me know. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a patron and I'm not. No, I'm kidding. I actually am an Afghan.
Sounds like I actually am American.
I'm from Afghanistan, bro.
Sam's from Germany. Germany, United Kingdom, more like United.
No.
Hey Sam, can I say this on camera?
What?
I found this meme on Reddit. It's like, and it's like the United States of America, Germany, Australia. Probably not.
No.
Nope.
Cause I definitely have made some mistakes on my YouTube channel.
Okay, so Sam's like, my entire YouTube channel was a mistake, but you know, here we are today.
My life is a
Look at
mistake.
this wax, like,
Is it still there?
yes, yeah, the wax was still there. You basically made an entire new tooth out of wax.
Yeah, I mean, they put like a brace and it's cutting my lips. So I put wax on it. So if I do this, the lip would just go into the wax, which is soft, and I didn't feel anything. That's cool. And I actually watched the Purge Anarchy, guys. It's the second Purge movie. It's so good.
So good.
Oh my God, Isaac doesn't have like a shirt and pants on. Ah!
He's got a tank top and shorts on.
Oh, a tank top. What was that?
A tank top.
Oh no. Okay.
He's got. What? Are you blind?
Dude, I was making a joke. Isaac got he's cool.
Isaac thinks he's cool. You know, I still. Did they pick up his voice? I don't think so. I think they
No,
kinda
we
did.
restarted after he was doing the and the talking.
Yeah,
and
I mean, when
he
you
said
literally
something.
just talked to him, did it pick up? It did, right?
He didn't say anything.
Yeah, it did. He did.
No, I did it last time because I said his last name, which is Hampton. Isaac Hampton.
Hampton.
Do you hear the Hamilton sequel kind of thing?
They're gonna make a sequel?
It's already out. It's not a sequel.
Oh, In the Heights. That's not a sequel.
No, it's not. I don't
It's
know
just
what I said.
another musical made by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who did direct and star in Hamilton, but he's just gonna direct this one too.
Well,
You know, I think it's kind of funny. The main character in the Heights, the new movie or musical that's coming out, actually played a role in Hamilton too.
oh yeah, I that's what my dad was saying. I'm not a big fan of musicals. I didn't really enjoy it.
I don't. Oh, you watched it?
Kind of. I watched some of them because I have HBO Max, so I was watching it. It's more or less like a movie musical. Some of it has movie.
It's a musical.
Some no. Well, some yeah.
It's not a. It's a musical.
Some parts are not a musical. Some parts.
Well, it's a play kind of thing. Like Hamilton, that's meant to be a play.
By Isaac.
That's meant to be a play on
Hamilton.
on a stage. You know, it's meant to be performed in front of a live audience. So it's kind of plays of musical numbers, right?
Yes, but it does. No. It's for like
It's
10,
a musical
for,
play kind
for
of thing.
10 minutes. There's no music. It's a real acting out movie, and then all of a sudden, some people start singing.
Huh?
So kind of in a sense, but no, not.
It's a little bit of. Hey guys, look. There's no more rubber parts on the scooter.
No, it got broken up.
Hudson just ripped the other one off. Like this one came off, but this one he just ripped off, man.
I think I ripped that one off.
No, I think he did.
Yeah, this Jillian scooter we actually broke that one, and it's away.
we did break it off.
Like, I'm surprised. I've been using mine for like double or triple hers, and mine hasn't broken.
Yeah, Sam, we have done way worse than what we have done to Jillian's scooter. But yet Sam's scooter is so durable, it's actually still working, you know.
Can we
Hold on. Give me a second. And we're back.
And can we talk about can we talk about that?
What if we end this at an hour flat? Should we do that?
We're gonna mess it up, and it's not gonna save. So we'll just when I get in like what is it at? We'll around.
54, 55 minutes.
All right. How about we'll just end it in like 5 minutes.
At 45, sure.
Around an hour. Okay, if it's an hour 30, not like 90 minutes, but an hour and 30 seconds. It doesn't matter if we play it exactly out.
Yeah.
But can we talk about the fact for like the last 5 to 10 minutes or 5 minutes that I beat you running? He was scootering and I beat
Wow,
him.
he's really gonna bring this up now.
In the end of the podcast.
He's gonna do it right now. Right now. Okay, right here, right now. Alright, fist fight, bro.
Oh, I think wax. You there? Okay.
Wax, you there, bro? Are you gonna choke me? Oh yeah, Sam said to me, the wax can actually choke you.
Well, I thought it could because of the
Or it can stick to your throat.
It's sticky, so I would think it could,
Yeah.
but maybe not.
Guys, look at this epic poster that I have in my room now.
Just going off the topic of me beating him because he's so salty.
I think it's still ridiculous because you're... Alright, let me get the height comparison. You're using this... Alright, stand up, Sam. Stand up. Don't leave the basement in such disarray.
Can you just leave it, like, worse? And, like, take everything out just to be funny?
Yeah. We should... So, look at this. This... Look where this is on your height. So stand on the floor. Stand on the floor. Where's this? Stand next to it. Stand next to it. Alright, so where is this on your height? It's about there, right? It's about there. So right above his waist.
Right above my private.
Right below his waist. And this one is still right above my waist. So this is pretty much the same as this for you. So this, for me, is pretty much the same as that for you.
And this is much taller.
Yeah, it's much taller. It's like
so
belly
now,
button
you
height.
do your comparison.
And then here, it's only about here. Hold on.
What? No, that's closer. I mean, mine is like here.
Hold on 1 second.
It's relatively
We're
close.
wrapping it up. All right, we gotta finish this in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay, sure. We'll end it. So let's just. What if we? Should we just end it? I kind of want to end it now. Seems like no, we gotta make it.
Here,
longer.
I'll just do like. I'll just like walk around the basement for like 2 minutes. Probably.
And
Well,
look,
no,
this is way lower. So
do your
Sam,
scooter comparison.
Sam was riding this scooter while I was running. We were racing. So he was riding this scooter, which is about waist height, for a little bit lower than waist height, whilst I was running. Then he told me, "Oh, let's just switch. We'll see." Or I said, "Hey, let's just switch." We did not use that scooter because like Hudson had it, but so I was riding this scooter, which actually it's a little more difficult for me, but. Also, I mean, I could have just been more tired, or you're just a better... I'm not afraid to admit that you're a better runner than me. I just feel this was unfair. So, like, it's a little bit harder for me to push off. It's just a little different, which is why I think...
Tomorrow we'll do a rematch. And
Tomorrow we could... Or we could just settle it and be, like, not salty, or I could be not salty, because I don't want to race you again, because I'm tired right now. But...
Why don't we now?
Yeah, I know. But because I'm tired and I don't really want to race. But this is more the same height. So I feel I could have actually raced better if I had a higher handlebar like this. And you're like, "Oh, Jackson, why don't you just raise this handlebar?" You can't. You cannot raise this handlebar.
We actually broke it.
In case you don't know, we broke the scooter. We hit the handlebar with hammers God knows how many times. Look at the top. Look at the top. We completely dented it. And it took us forever to get it just here because of little short Sam.
Hello, dark. No, but look, hold it up again. Look at this. Right, this is where the turner is. Do you see any turner?
No.
It's pretty. It is broken if you think about it.
Yeah, look, hold up your scooter and hold up my... Look, there's an actual little part here where you can put the scooter farther down and farther up.
But
Well,
nope.
Sam's... Nope.
And we can't reattach it because the bolts are lost, and we broke this end, which is where the bolt attached.
Yeah, well, I took it off because, I wanted to pound it with a hammer.
All right, let's sit down.
59 minutes and 39 seconds.
I'm gonna ask you if you have any last thoughts. You're gonna say nothing. All right, so that was episode 17 of the podcast. I hope you enjoyed it.
It was okay.
Couch
It
talk.
was okay.
It was better than some. It was worse than others. It was fine.
Watch me just, kiss Sam and, go naked, and then we gotta redo the whole podcast.
What? Hold up.
Hold up.
What? Yo, hold up. What?
I think we should have the podcast.
Any last thoughts? Come on, give us some freaking thoughts, Jackson.
My thought.
Come on, people. What the hell? Wait, is
Sam.
that you?
That
No.
was both of us.
It was you. You used that.
What do you mean I used it?
I'm just ratting him out, having no, nothing.
Where did these come from?
I think they were part of a chess set that no
That money
longer
was paid for.
exists.
That money was paid for and shouldn't be thrown around like.
Maybe it was from where that, but I'm not actually.
Hilarious.
Okay, so if you guys take things out, it's really beneficial to put them back
Yes.
rather than have something that's not usable anymore.
My phone.
So,
Yo,
let's
where's my phone?
not put things in hats, let's put things back where they're kept.
Do you have any idea where my phone is, Jackson?
It's sitting on a yellowish couch thing.
Yellow no.
I thought I threw it over there.
I don't think so.
Did you end the podcast?
No, I did. Oh, you put it right here.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
well, let's sit down, wrap it up. Okay, so I have really no thoughts. Episode 26, maybe we'll do a vlogging. Maybe we can go somewhere.
A little bit of a vlog.
You usually just come to my house. Maybe you can come to my house, but we could go somewhere, do something
Where
else.
we go to like Dairy Queen.
Or like something outdoors, you know?
You know, like get out of the house.
But yeah, make sure to subscribe, like, turn on post notifications. That was episode 17. I was your co-host, Sam Weiss, and this is...
Jack.
Sarahman. Well, see you later.
Okay, bye. Okay, guys, bye.
Bye.
All right, now let's go. All right, let's go.
Yep. I'm getting my hair dyed.